Hi, my name is Grace, and I guess I'm starting booktube. So, yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but the reason that I haven't really gotten to it is because I really suck at editing. Not with photos, because I have a bookstagram. That's fine, like I can edit photos, but videos are a whole different thing, as most of you probably know. I mean, if you guys have any advice, just let me know, because that would be super helpful. But I don't really know how people usually start booktube channels. I watched like one video on someone who was new, who gained like 11,000 followers in 11 months, and I'm like, not me. But anyway, I really like to read, as you might know from, I'm starting a booktube. I really like to read, but also one of the things that I may include, I'm not sure yet, because it's not like a huge part of my life like books are, but it's still like I'm doing it a lot right now, so I may include it here and there, is study stuff. I've seen all of the YouTubers all over here who have study YouTubes. I don't know, do you guys have like a lingo for that? I don't know it. If you know it, let me know. I didn't really want to do that though, because books are my thing. So like if I add a little bit of study stuff here and there, that's just, it's mostly gonna be a booktube. So just know that. I'll probably be kind of reiterating all the stuff on my Instagram, in addition to some stuff I can really only do on video, because can't rant for like 10 minutes in a post. It doesn't work. So mostly all that stuff will be on here. My most recent read was this. I know it's there because I've already taken this video. This is my second time anyway. It was Made for You, and it's by Melissa Marr. It's a thriller. It was kind of not so great. Like, it was a good plot line, okay? It was a really good plot line. But there were too many plot holes. You just got to the killer too soon. You just knew exactly who it was way too soon in the book. And even before that, I had a hunch at who it was, because it was just a randomly named character when there wasn't anybody else that was specifically named in the book. It was just like, you knew who it was. So I rated it 3 stars. That's on my bookstagram. If you would like the written review, if you'd like a full review on here, let me know. But from now on, I'll be doing like stuff that I read after this video. So currently, I'm reading Daughter of the Deep, which is an ARC. And if you don't know what that means, it's an advanced reader's copy. It's actually my first. Yeah, I know. It's my first ARC. I have received ARCs before, but that was because I was in a book club that had them. I like book clubs, but I think I'm more of an online book club person. So I only went to a few meetings. It was cool and all. I liked getting the ARC. That was probably my favorite part. But yeah, it just wasn't for me. Another reason I kind of started this was because I'm getting a new bookshelf, and well, I have it. My amazing boyfriend made it for me. It's over there, and it's humongous, which is amazing because I've never had a bookshelf this big. I've never even had a big bookshelf, but this bookshelf is like bigger than any bookshelf I've ever seen in anyone's house. It's a big bookshelf. It's got like 8 shelves. It's really tall. It's like the size of half a foot smaller than my ceiling. It's amazing. That's what all that meant. We're getting it painted right now, so that's why I don't have my books in it, and that's why they're all right here. But I cannot wait to put them in it. It has been way too long since I've gotten it, and still haven't put the books in it, but we're gonna get there. So some general stuff that I feel like I should tell you about. Well, I'm 18. I go to college, but I started college this last year that just finished. I was a senior in high school, actually, so I was going to a middle college program where I could complete college courses and do high school. So yeah, and I completed 5 classes. I'm doing 3 this summer. I'm getting my degree in psychology. I want to be a psychologist. Therefore, I really like, well, here's my favorite genres, but the reason that I really like this genre is kind of stemming from that. I really like self-help books. I don't know why. Like, there was a point where I was depressed and things like that, but I'm not anymore. I just like the way they make me feel. They make me feel inspired. So yeah, they help me get things like this out, although this was just a spur of the moment type of thing. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but it was just like, let's try it, let's see if it happens. My other favorite genres are fantasy, young adult, some dystopian type stuff, not really any sci-fi. I'm not big on sci-fi. Some of it, I don't know, I might have a few good ones in my library. Probably not though. I'm not a big sci-fi person. I am for movies though. But anyway, I have a few, which this is a late, like it's a new thing for me. I have a few historical fiction type books. I just read The Girls. I don't know if I don't see it, but yeah, it's called The Girls. It's by Emma Cline. Can't believe I remembered that. I'm terrible with names. It was kind of like a story based off of Charlie Manson and the Ranch, but it wasn't like Charlie Manson wasn't in it, but it was kind of like there was a character who represented him, so he had a different name, but it was like the same basic story. It was really cool, actually. If you want to review for that, I will do that, because it was one of my favorite books this year. I do want to write one day. I have written several things, but never really gotten them completely finished. I'm kind of that kind of writer. I have a lot of ideas. I have this one idea that I think I'm actually going to go for. So I write. Yeah. I originally wanted to be a writer. I mean, I kind of still do, but like psychology, so I can like write and be a psychologist. And also, little disclaimer, because I feel like we're in that time right now. I completely support the Black Lives Matter movement. It's been really difficult for me seeing all the terrible things that have happened lately with George Floyd, and I even have come across a few stories that I wouldn't have known about if it had not been in this time right now, and they're just absolutely horrific. I can't imagine the things the Black community has to go through. I'm so sorry. I'm here to listen and let you guys be heard, and if anybody wants to talk about any of that, if you want to like ever DM me on Instagram, which I'm gonna have my thing in the description. If you ever want anybody to talk to about it, I am here for you. I am completely here for anybody who needs to talk about anything whatsoever. But that is really important to me, that this movement is heard. I'm totally not against the protests that are doing some damage. Of course, like, you know, it's a little bit scary. Like, I completely support it, because there's a time to be silent and there's a time to stand up and do things and be heard, and I think it is okay for people to show their protest in that way. So I support any of you in whatever your beliefs are, unless you are a racist. If you're a racist, just don't, I don't want you here, so go on. But hopefully you're not. It was nice to meet everyone. If anyone is watching this video, because it is my first one, maybe in the future you are, I don't know, but it is nice to meet all of you. I'm so glad that you are here, and in conclusion to what I was just kind of saying, I have some books that I might be sharing for the from POC authors or people of color authors, if you'd like to hear that. So again, nice to meet you. My name is Grace. Introduce yourself. So yeah.